You don't need big money to enjoy the hobby, and today I'm proving it. Now, this card might look like that it's worth a lot of money, like it's a chase insert, but in reality, I only paid $3 for it. And my goal is to complete the whole 35 card set without breaking the bank. I think a lot of the collectors are feeling like the hobby is getting way too expensive. Hobby boxes are thousands of dollars now, retail stores are getting cleared out, and breaks are starting to just dominate the social media market. And if you don't have the big money to spend, you might feel like you're on the outside of the hobby looking in. But the truth is, you can actually enjoy this hobby without breaking the bank. The key though is strategy. This is a Bomb Squad insert. This comes from the Panini Donruss set that's in 2025 NFL football. I really like these cards because they look like they're a case hit insert, but they're very obtainable in the sets. They're very common inserts. And because of that, it makes it very easy to collect, but trying to rip them all can be really hard. So you have a way of completing this set without breaking the bank. You can actually complete a whole set and they look good and presentable, like they're a case hit. They're nice and clean, they got a cool design, and of course they have some of my favorite players like Calvin Johnson on there. In this particular set, there's 35 different cards you can get, and of course you can try to take it a step further and maybe get like the numbered cards, but right now I'm just collecting the base set. And here's the interesting part, these things live in bargain bins. Like, you can go to bargain bins anywhere in a card show or a card shop, flip through them, and you will find these babies in there, with the higher end ones selling for more like $3 and the lower end ones selling for as low as $1. And when you get a bunch together, you can bundle them, make a deal, and walk away with a good hit of these Bomb Squad cards. And that's where the opportunity lies for all you collectors out there. It doesn't have to be a Bomb Squad. Find an insert set that you like that comes from either football, basketball, hockey, whatever you like. And if you find a set that you like that totally jumps out to you, that you like, and it's affordable, go for it. And if you want to take it up a whole nother notch, do what I do and create some rules. So for this particular set, I am not going to buy anything on eBay, whatnot, trades, nothing. I will only hunt for them in bargain bins. It makes going to card shows and card shops a lot more fun for me. I hunt through the bargain bins, find a bunch, and then try to make a good deal. I'm not setting a budget either, I'm just tracking it, because if I do find one I really need and it can't budget on the price, I'm willing to pay maybe $1 or $2 more just to get it. The goal isn't to be cheap, the goal is to be intentional. If you go into a card show with a plan and a strategy, it makes it so much better to enjoy. Somewhere along the line, the hobby shifted, it became more about like getting case hits and lower serial numbers and grading flips and returning on investment. And if you do that as a collector, there's nothing wrong with that. You should enjoy doing that. But for some of us collectors out there, it's actually about the collecting, about completing a collection. So if you guys are getting into the hobby and you don't want to just spend thousands of dollars, you can build something and finish something very affordable. You can flip through a whole set and feel proud of it. And if you don't want to get these graded or put into nice cases, you can display them easily in a binder, and then you have these cool binder pages you can show off to your friends and other collectors. The point is, you're digging and you're hunting. You're not impulse buying. You're not buying emotionally. And if you still want to rip a pack with hopes of maybe getting one of these Bomb Squad cards or one of the inserts you're shooting for, you could still probably find some affordable packs out there and purchase them, and maybe you'll get lucky. This whole episode is really about strategic targeting, and I'm going to give you some hints going forward if you want to complete this set or a set of your choosing. Okay, so let's talk about how you can accomplish this. Step 1, choose a target. In this case, I chose the Bomb Squad cards. 2 is understand the checklist. Go on the company's websites for these cards and actually download the checklist. Look at the checklist, write them out, and then make sure to follow it. 3 is track your progress. What I like to do is I like to create a Google Sheets, and what I do is I put all the cards that I'm collecting for a set in a target list in my Google Sheets. That way I can log the cards that I'm getting, the cards I need to get, and what's nice about Google Sheets is you can get the mobile app on your phone, so when you're at the card shows, you can actually go through your sheets and make sure you're not double dipping or getting a card you already have. So when you pull something out of the Bargain bins, you can actually look and be like, do I already have this card? Look on your phone, there it is. Yes, no, pick it up if you don't. Collecting doesn't have to be boring, but if you're intentional, it's much more sustainable. So a little update on my cards. Right now there's 35 cards in the Bomb Squad set. I have 8 of them, and I only started this 2 weeks ago. Believe it or not, I got a bunch from a bargain bin at a card show. I'd say about these ones right here. And each one were ranging from $1 or $2. After I pulled them all out, I made a deal and I got them for less than $1 a piece, and it really like scratched that itch for me. So that's what I'm doing. So this isn't about proving that the hobby is broken. I'm not trying to do that. It's about proving that there's a way to enjoy it. So if you're someone who doesn't want to spend thousands of dollars on cards, or doesn't want to like chase the hype and just follow where everybody else is following, and still just loves the hobby, this is actually a good way to enjoy it. Now my next stop is going to be at another card show, and I'm going to be digging through those bins. I'm going to be building this one card at a time, strategic collecting, and most importantly, I'm going to be saving my money. If you or anyone else is like doing something like this, write down in the comments what you're collecting. Let me know how it's going along. I want to know, I want to hear from you guys, and let me know awesome insert ideas that maybe I can chase for future. I do collect all the sports, so let me know. Make sure if you guys want more content about how to enjoy this hobby without spending tons of money, make sure to follow and subscribe, because I will be talking a lot more about this. Stay tuned.